Hello and welcome back to yet another value. This is the value of ambition. Now, that's a very interesting value indeed, because it's yet another value that so many people misunderstand. But a wise man makes hay while the sun shines, but what a shame for the man who sleeps away his hours of opportunity. See, that talks a little bit about ambition. It's not always about the big house, the rich, the financial benefits of being a billionaire or whatever, or the big car and all this flashy kind of stuff. No, sometimes it just talks into taking the opportunities as they are there and working on those opportunities diligently while they're there, as opposed to, oh, well, we'll get other opportunities. It'll come another time. There are so many things which I'm briefly going to talk into, but people who are ambitious are not necessarily ruthless. That's what we see sometimes of ruthless people, or look at it, that's people with ambition. I don't want to be like them. No, you don't need to be like them. You need to be like you. But ambition is a strong desire to do or achieve something. That's all it is. It could be an ambition to take your family on holidays. There could be a goal. It could be an ambition you have never been on holiday, but you want to take them on holiday. It could be an ambition to take your family to a simple one, to just to take your family to a restaurant, maybe once a month. And for that, maybe some things need to happen in your life and you need to set some goals to achieve them. Simple ambitions. But circumstances of life continually change, and it is important to take advantage of every opportunity while it's available. See, even in these times of change, in these uncertain times, there is opportunity all around us. It happens every time there is challenging times, but we will not see them if we stay negative. We were down. Oh, things are so bad. What can we do? We're losing our job. We do all this kind of stuff. Yes, these things are happening, but often we are only thinking about the negative things when we don't know what our passion is, when we don't know what our purpose is, when we don't know how to step into our potential, to walk towards our destiny. And each one of us has a destiny. Each one of us has got a God-given potential, but we don't walk into it because we have no ambition to do. And the reason we have no ambition, because we don't know what it is. We maybe many of us do a job that you don't like, but you do it anyway because it pays the bills. But you are merely existing because you're not really living a life that you want, a life that you all deserve, that we all deserve. You matter. You mean something to some people in your life, maybe not to all people in your life. They say that 25% of people, even when we do talks, they don't like you. I mean, we don't have to like everybody, but we need to respect everybody. But we don't need to be liked by everybody, but we need to do our best. But if we have no ambition, if we just sit back and find ourselves in a position, and at the end of life we look back and say, oh, if only we had done this. And it's never be more time at work, because between 75 and 85% of people don't like what they do. They don't like the hours they have to work. They don't like the boss they work for, some of the colleagues they work for, and yet and some of the pay we get. And yet people do it all the time because, oh, what else is there? And that is usually very sad, because it is because people haven't found their purpose in life. And that's why I also put a video series together about Simon Sinek's book Find Your Why, and it's called Find Your Why. And some people find it easier to listen to somebody on a video, and I've given the steps to follow as well. But we need to, if you haven't found your purpose yet, there is 2 days in your life that matter: the day you were born and the day you discover why. And if you haven't found it yet, it's about time you sat down, either by yourself or with your family, and start talking about those kind of things. But also for yourself, take some me time and sit down and find out, what is it I really want to do with my life? What is it that really means something to me? What is it, not just because of my thinking, my mind, but what speaks into my heart and soul? What is it? And when you really find that, you don't need an alarm clock anymore. When you really find it, we don't need to talk about ambition anymore, because you will become more ambitious, because you set yourself goals to reach into your purpose, to reach your destiny, to reach into your potential. It will happen when you find that. See, there is opportunity is missed by so many people because it comes dressed in overalls and looks like work. And that is some of the problems as well. See, The Secret talks about, you are what you think about, and you receive what you think about, the power of power of thought. But what it very rarely mentions is too few times is that it takes a 4-letter word. It takes work. It takes perseverance. It takes dedication to do what you need to do. But it takes knowing what you want to do in the first place. It's not good and putting a Ferrari on your wall and looking at it, watching the television every night and say, one day. It will never happen if you just think about it, because this whole thought process, everything begins with a thought. All these values we talk about, it says thoughts become actions, actions become habits, and habits become your destiny. So everything, yes, begins with a thought, but thoughts become actions. They need to put it into action. But as you think about those kind of things, the idea is that you start thinking creatively, how can I achieve that? What do I need to do? Is that really something I desperately really want? Is that my purpose? And if it's not, find it. But an obvious character trait of successful people is, of course, that endless ambition we always talk about. But ambitious people are usually known as hard workers and are consistently concerned with getting things done. So, I mean, that's where when a great example, and a simple example, is Einstein. His ambition was to bring light into every home in the United States of America. Now, it doesn't matter whether the story is 999 times he didn't get it right, and 1,000th time or a 10,000th time. There was many times that he did not find out, did not succeed. But he says every time he said it was another way, I discovered how not to do it. That takes me a step closer to how to do it, how to get there. And of course, as we know, the rest is history, because it's because of his ambition to do that, because of his determination, his perseverance, and him never giving up. He discovered the incandescent light bulb and so many more things that he actually invented. But it is all because he had an ambition to do so. See, he got things done. As ambitious persons realize that an opportunity is often disguised. An opportunity is often disguised as a problem and seeks to not only find the solution, but also work the solution. So that is the first thing you need to, if there is a problem you've discovered that you want to solve, and that is quite often what happened to these people like Edison. If you want to solve something, you need to find a solution, but not only find a solution, and that happens when you open up. That happens with the thinking first. Start the creative juices flowing. But then you need to work that solution until it becomes a solution you seek for the problem you're trying to solve. I hope that makes sense. But it, of course, it's not always about those kind of ambitions. As I said, the ambitions might be very small, might be within your family, might be for your own health. Your ambition might be to become healthier. I do a whole series about self-care, where there's 44 videos that gives you access to it in the Cubimo platform as well. And if you see this, you're probably on the Cubimo platform. There is another free series like this is as well, another free series that you can access and talks into that. But that might be an ambition to become healthier. And when you're healthy, you become wealthier, because that is the biggest gift, the biggest wealth you can have is your own health. Because if you haven't got that, what do you have? It might be that ambition. It might be the ambition to help people in your family to become healthier. And then set goals to achieve that. And then work towards it. See that work? The solution, the work? You get the picture. Ambition is not always about just the big things. It can be, and you can have ambitions in many areas. But benefits of being ambitious are, I'll give you two. You will be able to fully discover your potential and your possibilities. I've talked into this already, and this is one of the benefits of it. And the second one is people will come to you because they know you get things done. See, ambitious people are often busy people. And there's a saying, if you want something done, give it to a busy person. Now, that is so true. And they might squeeze it in because they manage their time so well, because they know they've got a short supply of it and they want to get so much done. So if you give them something else to do, they'll squeeze it in, but they get it done because they've only got so much time. If you give it to a lazy person, a person who doesn't do anything, and I've got so many experiences of that, there is a reason why they're sitting on the sofa doing nothing. It's because they do nothing. If they had some ambition, if they wanted to do something, they would be doing it. So if you give them something to do, I've got no time. And I'm thinking, wow, you've got 24/7, the same as me. I'm busy. So, you know, that story, and you all know people, and I hope it's not the person I'm talking to right now. But start getting busier. It's never too late to start right now, going forward. So 2 characteristics of an ambitious person is they think positively and they are diligent. These factors enable them to continually discover new opportunities. See, when you get things done, people come to you because they want things done, and people come to you with opportunities as well, and opportunities come your way, and they find out, how did this happen? They say, because you get things done, because you're in that frame of mind, in that mindset. And the other characteristic of an ambitious person is that they reevaluate their performance and their goals on a regular basis. See, this allows them to make adjustments in order to maximize their impact. And that's what I say as well. First of all, you need to have knowledge about something, and knowledge is not power, it's action. Take an action on that knowledge, and then that is power. And if you want to be even more powerful, what this talks into, every end of the day or first thing in the morning, best end of the day, re-evaluate. Take a few minutes out of your time and evaluate the actions you've taken. Ask yourself a few simple questions. What did I do well? What did I do not so well? What do I need to change? And what do I have to remove from my work altogether? When you can answer those 4 questions, you go into tomorrow more better prepared. But that's this evaluation what they talk about as well. So when you evaluate and reevaluate your performance regularly and your goals, it'll keep you going right. It's like the autopilot. You know, when you go off a little bit, that autopilot will bring you back. 2 steps to follow to become more ambitious, and one of them is keep yourself motivated by pursuing your dreams and setting goals that measure your achievements. See, pursuing your dreams is no good if you just have a thought of that picture on the wall. No, you need to write down, how am I going to achieve that? How much does it cost to have that dream? And how long will I set a goal? So if you set 6 months, then you say, okay, I want to achieve this in 6 months. What do I need to do every month? What do I need to do every week? What do I need to do every single day? Every single day, do something that moves you towards your goal. And if it doesn't move you towards your goal, that's why the evaluation comes in. Did it move me towards my goal? No. Scrap it. Don't do it again tomorrow. That doesn't mean that you're going to have no free time and watch Netflix or do other kind of things. No. But if you've got a goal set and you need to be able to measure it, because if you can measure it, you can manage it. If you can't measure it, it's a dream, it's a wish, it's just wishful thinking, and it's never going to happen. See, if you do this, you will find more opportunities along the way, because you become very efficient. You manage your time very well every single day, and that ensures that you have more time for other stuff. The reason most people have no time because they waste so much of it. You know, they were going to do 10 minutes on Facebook, and 3 hours later they still sit there. They were going to Google for something, and I've done this. You know, you find something else and you go into something, and before you know, instead of 15 minutes, you are 2 hours into it. When you do these kind of things, and yes, there's nothing wrong with going on Facebook. There's nothing wrong in Googling stuff. If you say, I'm going to do 10 minutes, set yourself a timer and be disciplined enough and set it to switch it off after that. And there's times for all these kind of things. But like the 80-20 rule, do the most important things you need to do every day first. And then when you've got time for the other goals, and then reward yourself by taking 10 minutes out. You know, every 60 to 90 minutes maximum, you need to take some time out and do some 5 minutes, go for a walk, make yourself a cup of coffee, maybe have a look on Facebook or your social media for 5 minutes, but it's that 5 minutes. Don't keep it going. But that's the kind of thing, and you will get more opportunities. So keep yourself motivated by pursuing your dreams and setting goals and measure your achievements. Number 1. Number 2 is make a plan and work the plan. That directly goes into number 1, of course, but stay busy and productive. So many people are busy and they're certainly not productive because they have no plan. This will make you the person others come to when they need things to get done. It will bring you opportunities. Now they go hand in hand, but it's just 2 different ways to have a look at how you can become more ambitious, how you can get to set your goals and achieve them. And that is an ambition, to achieve your goals, surely, whether it's for your health, whether it's your physical, mental, or spiritual well-being, whatever it is, whether it's for your family, whether it's a holiday, as I said, or maybe a new car, or simple things, maybe at work, a certain project to finish, maybe devise a course, maybe start learning a different language, whatever it is. It's all part of being ambitious and doing different things in your life, doing extra things in your life, stretch yourself in your life. And when you do that, you will actually find immense growth in yourself as a person, and you'll see things change around you. When you're ambitious and set those goals and do those kind of things, beautiful things will happen in your life and happen in the life around you as well. So go and set yourselves the goals, go and follow them through, and I will see you in the next value. Take care.